So I'm pretty excited for today. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Get Hooked. I really appreciate all the love and support. Thank you again. I'm so happy that in the short amount of time we've hit so many subscribers, and I really appreciate you guys. Again, we are still giving away the Get Hooked t-shirts. All you got to do is subscribe and share a video on any social media platform and let me know, and I will send you out a shirt, all expenses paid. And to the people who have already done that, I also apologize just because of the fact that Nat got into a car wreck. Yeah, I know. I just washed the car too. I'm just kidding. She's fine. She's fine. She's totally fine. But the whole point is, it's been a little rough lately. We've been working tons of overtime, getting things done. Now we've got a new car, which maybe I'll show you guys that. But yeah, super excited today because a couple days ago, one of my fellow subscribers reached out to me and said, hey man, you know, let's get together sometime. Let's do some fishing. So after a little bit of talking, we figured out that he was gonna head to the Skyway. And sure enough, so was I. Alright guys, and this is Bryce. He's 14 years old, he's been fishing since he was 7, and I just want to say, man, thank you so much for coming out, bro. I really appreciate that, dude. I think it's super dope. If you don't mind, man, I want to ask you a couple questions just so you know, I want to get to know you, man. I want to get to know you as a fisherman. You know, so who got you into fishing when you first started, man?
Well, when I was 7, my uncle just randomly just said, hey, do you want to go fishing? I'm like, oh yeah, sure. It's pretty fun, actually. First one.
That's good shit. And what was like the first thing that you caught that like fucking blew your mind?
Off of the Green Bridge over there, I caught a cobia for once. Actually, like every couple casts, I caught a cobia. I was like, it's pretty lit.
A fucking cobia, dude. Those guys can get pretty fucking massive. How big? Do you remember how big it was, or that was like too long ago?
It wasn't too big. It's about like that.
About like that. So that's like fucking like 24 inches. That's still a big fish though, dude. You know, being able to hunker that in with, you know, the type of gear that you might have at that time.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane, dude. What drew me in was that he's got a couple of videos that he shot, you know, on his cell phone and stuff like that that he threw up on his YouTube channel, which is actually pretty cool. He pulled in a big ass hammerhead. Pulled in a big ass stingray too. That was like not too long ago, right? That was like
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago. That was pretty sick too. So I realized, like, you know, if there's anything that I could do to help bring to the table to kind of get him started on making more videos, because I like watching other people, especially when it's a local area, you know, the community. That's what YouTube's about, bringing the community together. I also wanted to thank you, man, again, personally. That right there, you want to grab that?
Yeah.
That's yours, bud.
All right, thank you, man.
That's yours. That's your Get Hooked t-shirt. That's why I was asking what size you were, because I don't know. So I just assumed. But yeah, man, it's a Get Hooked t-shirt. You know, thank you for your support, man. I really appreciate it.
No problem.
Yeah, man. Let's get hooked.
Let's get hooked.
Hi, how are you? How much is it? $1.50. All right. Here you are. Yeah, have a great one. Sweetheart, dude.
All right. So nice.
All right, you are recording, buddy.
All right.
Let's go flip some rocks.
So cool. Oh no, I ain't seen none.
Yeah. Alright, so we're out here on the Skyway. It's a beautiful spot, you guys know it. And we're throwing some sabikis in the water, trying to get some bait with some shrimp, anything that we can use for some bigger catches. Sadly, the catches that we're getting, we really can't use for bait so much. You know what kind of fish this is?
Sheep's head.
Sheep's head. These guys are fucking good eating, man. I'm telling you, I should do like a catch and cook with these guys. These guys are fucking delicious. This guy's not legal to keep, nor can we use him for bait because he's not legal to keep. So we gotta throw him back. On all that real quick. Let's get him off the hook. Look at those fucking ugly teeth, though,
I know.
bro.
I just get bit by him.
Bet he would shred for sure.
Oh yeah. Perfect.
He's pretty though. How cool would it be to have a few of these guys like in an aquarium just swimming around and shit? But he hit the shrimp. That's what's pretty nuts about it. I kind of want to throw him over there though so he doesn't get my bait again. Boy, that was nice, huh?
It was,
yeah, get hooked, buddy.
It's good.
All right, so more and more of these guys. I think it's pretty dope. You know, I don't have the camera rolling when we set the hooks for these guys because we're just trying to catch bait out here. So the fact that we're pulling these guys out is actually a good sign. Makes me wonder if we use bigger baits, maybe we'll be able to pull out some actual legal ones to take home and eat. Fucking pretty, dude. I want it, dude. It's nice, good looking. And another one. They're pretty small. I wish we could use these guys for bait, man, if they made good bait. You know, he's saying that it makes good shark bait. I don't know. I think what I'm gonna do now is just set up the actual camera. There you go. Up? Yeah.
He's pulling at it. Oh, that's a gag. That's a big sheep's head, actually. Holy shit. You need help getting it up? Or can you... no. Alright. Monster boat flip.
Alright, watch out. That's a fucking keeper.
That's a sheep's head. That's it.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. Oh, that's a big boy right there.
Dang, what you catching on?
Big ass shrimp. Big ass. Look at all the shrapnel. Yeah, dude. Yeah, baby. Get hooked.
Yo, so
anyone can hear me, but right now we're underneath the bridges and the pylons. The water is super clear and it's awesome. Right now the traffic's going above, so I don't know if you guys can hear that. It's like super loud. But we tried a couple spots. We tried getting bait. We couldn't find much of anything. So came down here, tried it out. And there's fish there. They're moving back and forth right there in front of us. The problem is that the current's so strong and the rocks are right there that we keep getting stuck on the rocks, and it sucks. Plus, we have to go out into the water on these rocks that are already slippery, you know. And then when we lose the bait, we have to come all the way back in. So it's proven to be pretty hard and problematic. So we'll keep trying here. If we catch anything, you guys will see it. I will show you the fish underwater, or hopefully if it's not too murky underneath there. And yeah, man, thanks guys. So we got super lucky with the awesome ass break. This guy over here, he just pulled out this huge ass jack from Vol. That right there is some shark bait, so he actually was grateful enough to give it to us. So we're gonna go ahead and take that, throw it on some big old 6/0, 9/0 hooks, cast them out, see if we can get some shark.
Yeah, hopefully, man.
Yeah, what's up, man? Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
It's about time.
Alright.
It took all day to hook up, but when you hooked up, we got big baits. Big baits, big gear. Don't lose it now, boy.
It's fighting hard.
Holy
That's a big catfish.
That is not a big cat.
That's a catfish.
That is the hugest catfish I've ever seen. Shit. That's a fucking borderline shark, bro. That's a big fucking cat, dude. We got barbs, so you gotta be careful. But look, that's my foot. That's a big fucking catfish, dude. Do I want to keep him? No. You know me, dude. No catfish in my household. They're not good eating in my opinion. I don't know if you want to keep them, but that's big, dude. That's a big catfish, bro. That's probably the biggest catfish I've seen so far. How'd he fight? Yeah, did you have fun?
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Fuck it.
Oh, it's back already. It's back. It's back. Wait. Do it now. Do it. You got it?
Yeah, he's on. Nope, popped off.
Holy crap! That thing's.
No, he's swimming towards me. Yeah, he's swimming towards us. Oh,
Holy shit!
is it a crab?
No, that's a fish. That's a fish. It could have been a shark.
But he let it go though. Why? Look at that. Look what's left.
It looked like a shark.
Bring it in.
Dang. Just throw it back out.
I think I casted it too far. Fuck, why did he spit it though? It was weird because like all of a sudden, like I felt it. I set the hook and then it went dead. So I thought I lost it. And I think he was coming in. And as soon as I started reeling it in and realized that he was coming in, it like went like that and then it was gone. I was like, what the fuck? So it didn't make sense to me.
But then we got this weird contraption.
Yeah, we pulled in this ugly ass shell. It's my love for you guys. That's what it is. That's symbolically my love for you guys. See? All crusty and nasty and filled with mud and parasites and worms.
It's gross. I mean, that looks pretty intact, so.
Doesn't that look good though, too? Just eating like
That'll take a nice
sushi.
a nice chunk out of that.
Alright. To me, it looks like sushi. Sushi now. I think I'm hungry again. Okay. So, it started to rain. So we have to call it quits because camera gear, health, we're tired. Tired? Yeah, I'm tired too. But, that's some good shit. I mean, what'd you get?
Like a catfish, I think, actually,
Yeah.
that's it.
So big ass catfish. We got some sheephead. We were using that Jack Crevalle, that big ass Jack Crevalle that we got, using it for some bait. That didn't work out. I mean, it obviously worked out for the catfish, but we were hoping to catch on some shark. It just wasn't the day. Although I did miss that hit, and that could have been a shark. Who knows? That means I'm probably gonna have to come back out here later on this weekend, and try for that shark again. I think so. Alright guys, well, thanks so much for joining us for another episode. Please, everyone in the comments down below, say hi, and thank you for your support. Have a great one. Get hooked. You nervous?
Kind of.
Kind of. Don't be nervous. What helps me get over the first words is you take a deep breath. That always helps me. Kind of gather yourself, collect yourself, you know, and don't be afraid of looking like an idiot, because looking like an idiot is the most relatable human trait that we have. All right, so it's relatable. It's relatable. People, you know, people are dumb. People act stupid, and people are just funny and stupid like that. All right. Okay.